Hi, Virgo. So, this is going to be a reading for you. We're going to go ahead and get you some oracle messages, then we'll follow up with tarot for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for your 2023 forecast. I apologize, I didn't have this uploaded by now. Holidays got a little bit chaotic, but we're here. So already we have first quarter moon in Scorpio. Release your blocks. So anything you feel could be hindering you, holding you back, restraining, it's time for you to open up to change. Let's see what else we have here. New moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine. So anything that it is you're wanting to see manifest in your life, it's time to attend to, and put it out there so that the universe can respond to that vibration. We also have first quarter moon in Aquarius, trust the universe. So there's a need for you to definitely have faith in the process, even though some days, sometimes may be more trying than others. There's a need for you to last quarter moon in Sagittarius practice gratitude because ultimately that still raises and keeps your frequency at a level where you're able to receive whatever it is you're wanting to see, manifest into your life. So we're going to go ahead and get the tarot and see what's going on for the 12 months. And then we'll use a secondary tarot deck to pull clarity on the 12 cards. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Again, if it does not resonate with you, you may need to check your other placements. So let's see what we have here. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So we have a theme that just came out, a message. I'm not taking it though. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the deck if it comes from a shuffle. If these cards come back out, they were meant to, but that's a very long message to just go ahead and just have. So I feel confident in what we have here for your January. So there may be a fire sign that is or was significant to you. It doesn't have to be. It could just represent your energy here with this King of Wands. It is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Leadership, taking initiative to create something with passion, charismatically here. You may be taking on something or going after something, but there's something about some inspired action that maybe you've been wanting to do this for a long time and you're finally getting to do it. So, February is death energy, which is about an ending or change that needs to occur. Usually, when I see it, is like symbolic for a spiritual rebirth or a spiritual awakening, or just like I said, an ending that is going to create a transformative transition. So your March, Eight of Swords, something that you need to take the blindfold off and see that you have more options than what you have limited yourself to is coming up in March's energy. April is the Ten of Cups, which is really good because that's about happiness and finding some kind of completion and some kind of cycle that leads to emotional fulfillment with you and whoever you're around. May is the Eight of Pentacles, so some kind of ambition or work that you are doing that you are working to advance in. Slow and steady will win the race there. We have for June the Nine of Wands, so there's something that you are not giving up on. You're pushing through for something that may be a tiring or hurtful process where you may have been wounded at one point, but you're rising above these transgressions. So July is Temperance energy, which is Sagittarius energy. Definitely getting strong Sagittarius and Scorpio in this reading so far, but you finding some kind of moderation and realizing that you're a true alchemist and that you can transmute anything that you feel is being done out of moderation and having patience with yourself in some kind of process. So we have here for your August, the Six of Swords. You are definitely, probably going maybe on a trip, or you're definitely just getting to a place of peace, returning to an area that is more about relaxation and free of chaos. So there may be something about you traveling on a boat, maybe, or somewhere by water in the summertime, either in July and August. So your September is the Wheel of Fortune, which is about fated change, destiny, some kind of turning point that is needing to occur. Could be a birthday for some of you. But for your October, you have the Three of Wands, so there's some kind of preparation or planning that is being done, something you may be waiting on to really kind of get to making a move so that it's kind of halfway to where it needs to be, is what I'm hearing. In November, you have the King of Cups, which is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could represent you or someone you know, but ultimately, it could be that Scorpio season is a significant time for you to really kind of use your emotional intelligence and discernment to empathically feel out your emotions so that you can kind of stabilize them and not let anything kind of throw you off balance, and learn to control your emotions. And so you kind of, I guess, mastered that here in September. And so there's a major ending here for the end of the year where there's some kind of completion with whatever you've started. And it looks like you are graduating, or you like, you finish out strong, you close it out strong, and you get some kind of closure here by the end of the year. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. So you just, like I said, going after whatever it is that you need that is going to have you in a position where you are having confidence in yourself again. You're able to shine and glow and attract, whatever it is that you're needing, and have the energy to go for whatever it is you feel like you desire. So really good energy there. We have the sun up under that, the Three of Cups. There's probably going to be some people that help you through ever this ending, or maybe it was a literal death that you're getting over, but you find some kind of healing and solace this year through something that may have hurt you. And so this could be something that maybe you've been carrying for a while, and it's finally time to just lay it to rest. So let's go ahead and pull some clarity on the King of Wands for your January. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. What's going on for Virgo's King of Wands in January 2023? So the Six of Pentacles, Six of Disc. Um, Something about you being generous, or you're receiving something, some equal give and take that you are having to um, really kind of be involved in with this Queen of Disc here at the bottom of the deck. It could be something with money. Somebody may be giving you something, or there could be some charity that you're doing. Ultimately, I feel like it's a love connection where you may be trying to kind of put yourself back out there and look for somebody that is on the same page as you are, and that's going to be able to reciprocate and, be able to take away any kind of sadness that you once had around love in general. And so you kind of get this refreshing new feel of how a healthy emotional connection can feel when it starts out. And so I feel like it may be from something that hurt you in the past, where you may have lost something or someone that may have been special to you, that may have been a fire sign. But ultimately, it could have been a job where you're finally finding something that you actually are starting to like too. So we have death here. What's death for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Why do we have death here? Uh-oh. Come on. Why does Virgo have death for almost said September, for February? It's really not want to talk. I might get a new deck. But something about the devil, so some kind of definitely healing that you're doing, where you may have felt tied down to something that was maybe making you feel like it was a dark patch, a dark place in life, where you are like not bound to whatever this is anymore. Maybe it was something that you missed out on that made you feel emotionally closed off or unavailable. And people have been wanting to check on you, and you've kind of been apathetic and not really wanting to, really do anything other than maybe focus on your healing, try to be as optimistic as you can. And I feel like it happens, and you finally get this renewed interest here. And yeah, we have the strength here. You detach from something that may concern a Leo with this strength, but ultimately it's like you kind of heal your heart chakra. You fight some kind of maybe some inner demons or some things that were festering that you kind of had to confront head on and break away from it in order to be stronger. So that looks really good for you in February. So I guess in March, you finally get out of that self-sabotage with this Eight of Swords, and it's like you are able to finally see that you have the freedom to have more options than what you have limited yourself in the past. That King of Cups comes back out. Yeah, you finally are able to get over something that was emotionally upsetting, and you're moving full speed ahead here with this Chariot. And there's nothing that's really stopping you. You are letting go of anything that may be having you, like I said, in a place where you're not able to really see things for what it is and heal properly, where you kind of in this lack mentality, conserving yourself and kind of staying inside and secluded. There's an ending to that, and you kind of finally start to really pour into your cup and others again. And it's like the wait and see game is over. I feel like in Pisces season in March, you really kind of feel emotionally stable again and able to just know that you are not having to keep yourself and your emotions to yourself so much, because you already kind of feel whole again, is what I'm seeing. And you gained a lot of wisdom and perspection perspective from whatever this situation is. Like you'll be able to even help others with whatever this is, I'm hearing. So it might be something that was causing a lot of anxiety, but you're starting to see that, if you are with a partner, they're able to finally like heal from something that was maybe codependent and addicting, some kind of bad habit. Is getting healed in the first quarter of the year. Let's see what your 10 of Cups is here in May. So Two of Wands, you finally like seeing that you have, a decision to make to maybe travel and enjoy happiness. And I don't know if you are graduating in May, but there's something about something completing so that you can finally just be able to be around people that really just kind of satisfy you and kind of make life more satisfying and like lighthearted, and you're able to really have happiness again. Six of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, you're able to have confidence and shine, glow, really get some appreciation, and people are really telling you and seeing that you're able to, be kind of like an inspiration and an influencer. So I want to see what's going on in your June with the Eight of Pentacles. Why do we have the Eight of Pentacles in June? Eight of Pentacles for June's energy. So June is the Lovers, which is Gemini energy, the Three of Swords, and the King of Swords. So there's something here with maybe an air sign, heavy Gemini here, but it could be Aquarius, Libra, where you're finally talking to somebody or you're cutting out something, having a serious conversation about healing from maybe some bad choices or a third party connection. Or there's something here where there was some heartache and pain that you've had to like really kind of really see somebody for what they are. There may have been some malicious things that you've had to come into contact with at work. And so you're kind of detaching from those kind of places that kind of bring back trauma for you. And you're aligning more here with this Eight of Pentacles with something that you're working on that brings more passion and aligns with your true core values here with the Lovers. Bottom of the deck, Princess of Wands, definitely some kind of new creative endeavor that you may be starting, making a decision that's really going to bring you some true fulfillment on a soul and financial and spiritual level. So what's this Nine of Wands for my Virgos in June? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, June, please. So Three of Cups. So there's definitely something about some people that may be helping you get over some things that have hurt, or just helping you like really kind of keep going and stay determined to not let things that were kind of emotionally disconnecting and not able to really vibe with you on a level. Like you kind of see some people or some things for what it really is, and the anxiety that they maybe have bringing and causing, and the fear that they perpetuate with their mind games. And maybe they are doing things that really irritate and incite drama. It's like you're kind of disconnecting from this crowd, What's another card? Yeah, you're Four of Pentacles, Four of this. You're letting that go. You're letting two people go for something that maybe they did. I feel like there may be some kind of toxic love connection that you're disconnecting from the first half of the year. So let's see what's going on with Temperance here in July. Why do we have Temperance in July? Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. Why do you have Temperance here? It seems like somebody unhealthy was attached to you guys, and you're like, fine, the moon came back out. But because there's some kind of anxiety that has been like going on from the situation that is stemmed from the first quarter and half of the year, you're finally kind of healing from that and getting some kind of awareness of, and clarity on some things that you just kind of needed to have some light shed on so that you could go ahead and take care of them. And I mean, it was kind of good for this to stir up your emotions to a level where you can bring it up to the surface and really just kind of analyze what it is and kind of, like I said, seek help in some kind of way, that whether you're doing it self or with somebody. There's four peace, there's meditation, there's Zen, there's an ascension above the problems that you experience here with this Temperance. So you definitely get your healing by the time your birthday comes. So that's good. And it's because some kind of ending happens, the world. There may be a chapter, like some of you may be ending a marriage or a connection, or there may be some kind of legal matter where you're having to really try to stay positive while you go through this, because it's kind of karmic, it's destined, it's fated. There's no stopping this. This is being done in order for you to rise to being able to be your most authentic and best self. If you make the choice to stay tied down to this, then you'll stay tied down to this cycle and most likely find somebody else to read for you, because I'm reading for the Virgos that are ascending. Let's go to the Six of Swords here in August, where peace is found finally for my Virgos. Okay, so Two of Swords. You finally take the blindfold off. You let your guard down and open your mind and perspective to seeing things from both sides of the spectrum of whatever a situation is. With maybe some people you have spent a lot of time and energy on, money, maybe a fire sign, Leo again. But there's something about you being hurt by this and having to keep going, and maybe having to still deal with this person in some kind of sense. As you work through this change, this person may make a decision that they or you may make a decision that you have to kind of like find a balance so that you can meet each other halfway, so that there's not a lot of baggage and burden as you guys kind of separate or do whatever it is you need to do to cooperate and work as a team about whatever the situation is. So this Wheel of Fortune for your September. Let's see what's going on with the Wheel of Fortune for September. So High Priestess, you kind of having to use your intuition, open your eyes, but not believe any lies, and really kind of just use your spiritual and your mental knowledge of a situation and trust your gut, not let anybody try to hide anything that you kind of already get the sense and spidey senses about that is not this is it's like you already kind of know, like that this is just you kind of felt it in your gut is what I'm hearing about whatever this is. And it's about the King of Swords. Maybe somebody you're having to cut off because they were emotionally unavailable. Maybe they lied, maybe they were doing some malicious things that you had found out. And it's like this person may have their head in smoke, literally, or there's something about some smoking that they weren't supposed to be doing, and you kind of know, or I don't know, it's something about some kind of bad habit that you are connected to with somebody, whether it's a family member, lover, friend, coworker, but it's something that they have going on that you are not with, and you're definitely knowing that you need to cut it out. I feel like it is somebody that you have to work with, or you're working with in some kind of sense. Some of you are knowing that you are needing to stop like getting readings from bad people too. I'm hearing like stop letting scammers scam you, or you're gonna have some kind of bad fate. So you need to be aware of scammers in the last quarter of the year, whether they are literal social media or people that are not being truthful with you. There's a need for you to open up and like kind of see things for what it is, even if you have to aggressively cut these people out, because there's something about them delaying you from being able to experience the childlike wonder and your achieve your childlike dream, like whatever it is you wanted to see for yourself, what your younger self wanted to see, like this person or this situation, this environment is holding you back from that. And you know that you're going to have to work on cutting them out and trusting your gut when something tells you that something is off. So let's see what's going on in October for my Virgos. Virgo Sun and Rising Venus. So we have the Death coming out again and the Knight of Cups. So there's something about something coming to an end and changing in Scorpio season. Maybe you are knowing that it's time for you to kind of wear your heart on your sleeve again and put yourself out there. And like whether you're dating or not, it's time for you to kind of like fall back in love with being able to surrender and be vulnerable again. It's a small step, but you know, it can grow into a very good foundation that can really pay out for you in the long run. And so, you know, there's some things you're definitely going to have to walk away from and see that you're not hopeless and helpless, and that there's going to be somebody that's going to come to you after this ending that's going to try to help you move on emotionally. So be on the lookout for that. What's going on with this King of Cups here in November for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? So you guys have here the Six of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So there's definitely something about you having to let some people go in order to really shine and win here. There may be a marriage that some of you are definitely releasing yourself from this year because it's brought down your confidence. This person may have been insecure. They may have not appreciated you the way you needed them to. Whether this is a relationship or a job, there's somebody in your life that has unappreciated you for a long time, and you've been needing some kind of closure, maybe from a situation that was sad. And that's pretty much the major themes, like you getting closure over something that you've known for a long time, that somebody may have been hiding something. And it's like you finally see that this person, she's sneaking away from the house to do things, and it's she's got this black cat with her. So it's like, whatever it's doing, it may not be the best of things. We got the moon here, so definitely some kind of secret or some kind of anxiety around whatever this is, some deep emotions. Ten of Cups in reverse, definitely somebody like scissoring, like doing something that they're not supposed to be doing. And you find out about it, and there's a major ending by the world here in December, which we're about to pull clarity on. You get paid. Like whatever comes from this ending, Virgo, you get the Ten of Pentacles. So you're going to be set. Whoever thought that they were going to like play with you, or thought that, they could, do whatever they were going to sneak around and do, like you knew you were spot on, you catch it, you expose it, you get paid. Ten of Pentacles. Like this is generational wealth, you and your family being set. And again, I feel like it may be a fire sign that may have been on and off, keeping you in like this victim mentality, making you feel like you or have been in denial about some things, and like you've had a blindfold. It's a need for you to open your eyes and see this person for who they really are. They actually are blocking you from being able to really grow and thrive more than what you are, and they're causing you some sleepless nights and anxiety that you're going to heal from this year. So you're going to be able to really come into union with somebody else that is going to be able to bring a much needed change into your life. But there's something about, if this is a job or whatever this is that needs released, you have to release it in order to get better. And every Virgo situation will be different. That is what I pretty much have on that. So I am going to go ahead and pull you guys a little bit of advice for this year, and then we'll actually spin the zodiac and see what signs are really coming in for you. So your advice is the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So there's something about Pisces season definitely being maybe significant for you, because I'm seeing these fishes and stuff. But there's a burden. There's something you're tired of that's been burdening you for a long time. And you're tired of carrying this weight. And in order for you to really experience the happiness that you deserve and know that you're supposed to experience, you're going to have to drop these burdens and focus on this cup. I dropped the wrong card. Focus on the cup, drop the burdens, because I know you're tired and these burdens are not going to go anywhere. This baggage, you're going to have to put it into it once you really catch whatever this is in the act, because there's definitely cards in a situation that's coming. If that happens this year, will you guys please come back to the comments? Or if you're already subscribed, let me know, like Ash, you were spot on, so that I know that I'm headed in the right direction. But definitely focus on your happiness and what's going to make you happy. Pour into your own cup, focus on what's going to make you satisfied, fulfilled, and feel like your life is full of bliss. And nothing can go wrong. But if you keep letting whatever this is drag you down and make you feel like you're dealing with somebody or a situation that's making you feel weak and draining you, it's time to go. And that's all I got to really say about that. We're gonna go ahead and roll these dice and see what signs are really popping up in your energy. So we have Aquarius. We have an Aries, but we definitely have Leo in this reading too. Aquarius came out again. Capricorn came out. And let's get one more. Gemini, surprisingly. So those will be significant people. That doesn't mean that, or significant seasons. Doesn't mean that these are people you have to be dealing with. It could be other placements in people's charts, especially since a lot of people don't even know their rising signs. So there's that. But I hope you guys, my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all Virgo placements have a terrific and tremendously wonderful 2023. Subscribe to me if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up button. Speak in these comments, guys. I do talk back. I'll be doing more readings, of course, throughout the year. So let me know if you want a personal reading. Until next time, guys, have a great week.